Welcome back to Frieren Anime Review Episode number 3. We are reviewing episodes 5 and 6 of the series. Excuse me. Other anime I've watched, this point would be the halfway point because, generally put, this is the first one I've done in probably about a year or two, where it's more than just for this, like an opening season per se. Or it's more than 12 episodes. Of course, this is 28. With this particular finishing up episode 6, I'm now down to pretty much about 22 left to go for the whole season. So, in these 2 episodes, so basically they're told, Frieren and Fern go to a particular place where see spirits. They're not going to reach just yet. This episode in particular is just this. They're basically inside a village, and apparently villagers are going disappearing. Have been disappearing. They say it's ghost. Yeah, they say it's ghost, and then they go to visit the place, and it turns out that the ghosts are actually just, well, it's caused by illusion magic. So when they get there, it's just like as soon as they see a spirit, shoot it with magic. So they get there, and Fern sees her late adoptive father, Handel, the priest that Frieren calls the corrupt priest, and she's afraid has to destroy him. And who does Frieren see? The hero, the man who probably readers suspect, basically readers of the manga and probably the anime suspected these two had things for each other, but they didn't act on it. So he tells her, just shoot, and she's like, that sounds like him. And proceeds to cause like a humongous magical wave, destroying lots of trees. And then they destroy the creature, and that's it. And then, of course, then they go to the next area. Like, ooh, there's a dragon. Yes, a dragon, which is referred to as a solar dragon for some reason. It's a red dragon, and there's a nest nearby. You think, oh, is there eggs there? Nope, no eggs. It's a bunch of junk, plus there's a grimoire there that Frieren wants. They try to go to it by distracting the dragon and like Fern firing a beam of magic at it and wakes up. They chase the criminals and they need a frontline fighter. So he gets to the town and we meet basically our new character, which basically was mentioned in a flashback that Astra basically mentioned taking with you. His apprentice, and his name is Stark. Yep, that is actually his name, which in the flashback is voiced by Brittany Kowalski when he's younger. Yep, Brittany Kowalski, which means, yes, this makes it for me my 39th anime I've come across with her in it, which is awesome for me. His voice actor is Jordan Cruz. And yes, that is actually his name. Cruz. Not overly familiar with him per se. Like, now, I do appreciate the fact that the young version of him is basically Brittany Kowalski. I very much appreciate that. But this guy in particular, okay, so let's see if I think he must be a fairly recent dub actor. Because I am not overly familiar with him. Let's see if I can find it here. So, okay, aside from this one, which I don't think he's been acting very long. No. So, okay, so he's only been acting just for maybe a couple years? Yes. Maybe like 2 or 3 years. I don't think very long. Yeah, he's only had 52 roles. I'm like, wow, that's interesting. So, the first one I heard him in was the mini Rasoroshi from Dragon Ball Daima. Yep. Any other series I've seen him in besides that one and this one? Apparently he was a character in Overlord named Nibble Arkdale. He's the voice of Dominic from Spy X Family. He was Stormholder, a goblin from Banished from the Hero Party. Let's see. He is Tico Aldea. He's from Season 2 of the show of Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. Interesting character. Suspect he might have a thing for the new dragon for the show. Yes. Even the manga basically suspected too. He's Loud Romero from Welcome Demon School Ermakun. Let's see. He is Titan from Dr. Stone. Let's see. Soulman from One Piece. He's also Toma Tadajiro. So he's only been acting since like 2016. And I've seen a small number of anime. He's not a terrible actor. I would say probably one of my favorite characters is probably his character from Miss Kobayashi's Dragon. I really enjoyed that one. Yes, I do enjoy the Goblin from Banished from the Hero Party. Oh, another thing, Noble Dale. I believe he's like a noble from... if I remember correctly, I believe he's from... based upon the animation, I think he's from the same kingdom that became a vassal state in Season 2 of the show. Season 4. Yeah, the Bathroom Empire. Yes, that's what I remember. Yeah, I remember this guy really well. Yeah. So, I wasn't really paying attention to exactly who voiced this guy in the show. I am familiar with the character. I remember him being in the show. It just, I didn't realize this was the guy voicing him. And here they portray him basically where he is scared stiff, he's a coward. You think, oh, a cowardly character. So nope, this is a new guy who's not been active very long. And like I said, he basically has been several anime I've seen, so at least the anime he's been I'm familiar with. Oh, by the way, his character was like a very young knight, who's one of those big bulky armor ones, who didn't do much in the show per se. Not really. He was just a supporting character for like one character, and that was it. That was the Emperor, who looked a lot like Lady Clementine just by his face and in fact the same hair. Like, I had the suspicious theory that these two were related somehow. So, let's get back to this. So, they show that he's apparently the townspeople love him. They keep feeding him. Apparently, he's been stuck in this town for 3 years because he has to be the dragon yet. So, eventually put that you convince him to fight the dragon, and he stabbed the dragon. And like, oh, come on now. And of course, he even calls Frieren a granny. Actually, calls her an old hag. Yes, the dragon is pretty much killed very easily by him. Apparently because, so he's also got a scar on his face, most massive, because he'll just very disappointed. Which, of course, Asha basically, he does feel very disappointed about that. So, then they get the grimoire, and then they go to the next town. Which apparently that the gate is closed because of winged monsters. The guard was being very rude to him. Apparently, Frieren was very fine with that. She wanted a magic shop, so then, of course, Dark's like, hey, Frieren, you want to get something to eat? And she just glares at him. So he proceeds to go to a bar to get some ice cream. Yes. That's got, like, wafers inside it. Like, basically, almost like some of you see those Nutella bars. Yeah, I realized this thing was younger, but I can't eat those now because it's a little too much calories for me, so. Excuse me. And then she has a glass of milk. Afterwards, where they found her skulking in the alley, and she does ask, like, why are you hiding in the alley? Apparently the guards are after me for some reason. It was a magical shop. So, it's not because she was in trouble. It's because her guard was in trouble for apparently disrespecting this public. She didn't mind it at all. So the Castellan, the one who's in charge of the town, is like, he apologized and let her go through, no problem. And he's like, oh man, and I really want to do more magical research. because she loves doing her research. And they walk on and proceed to go to where the next destination is going to be. And that's pretty much 2 episodes in a nutshell. Yep, I do enjoy all the character stuff with Stark, where he's, from what I can tell so far, it seems like so far we have the second apprentice of a character Fiery knew. Though in the case, the first one, he died after just before she went on a journey with her. And before they got Stark, they did talk to each other about how maybe they needed another companion. And that's where Stark comes in. So, Frieren was somebody who was raised by Heimdall, the priest. Astrid basically was the master for Stark. You're probably thinking, do they have another character join them? Yes, there's going to be another character join them soon. When? I don't know, I haven't looked it up yet. I did look up some characters when they're going to show up in the series. Especially since basically voice messaging people, I really enjoy the voice work for them. But still enjoyable episodes so far. I understand, basically I get the reason people love the series. It's really good. I can't believe this anime in 28 episodes only covered the first 50 chapters. Yeah, roughly about the first 50 chapters, how much they covered. So, again, action goes on, and I've read the series description for it. It's like a slice of life. Okay, interesting. So, as for the dragon appears to be I would say like the 4th non-human species we see here, because we see spirits, obviously. But so far, we're only seeing standard stuff per se. How about the more rare species you don't see a lot in a lot of series, like ogres? What I haven't seen very much is dryads. I've only seen it in like 2 anime. Actually 3. Yeah. Actually 4, because 4 anime see dryads in. Yep. So yeah, let's pick up a review. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn notifications, and do this like button. Well, the only video is planned for tomorrow, just more Frieren and Dr. Stone. Okay? Thanks, you. Bye.